Class 7 History. We have known about the different strata of the society that were established in the Middle Age. We have mentioned about the feudal system, the middle level leaders, the Samantos, the Mahasamantos, etc. In Europe also, in the 19th century, a politico-military system emerged in Western Europe, and that system is known as feudalism. আমাদের ভাষায় সামন্ততন্ত্র, যা পূর্বের দিনে আলোচনা করেছি পূর্বের ক্লাসে. The structure of the feudal society looked like triangle, and one triangle has been depicted above this text part. You see, you look at this, and almost the same type of triangle was there. I am giving you a picture of that European triangle, how it looked like. The king, the feudal overlords or barons, and vassals were placed at various levels of society. The knights, I am giving you a picture of a knight. The knights wore armor, তারা বর্ম পরিহিত থাকতো, and fought under the feudal overlords. Feudal lord made many forts. The serfs toiled in the manor houses of the feudal lords. Then there were the free peasants. কৃতদাস নয়, এমনি সাধারণ কৃষক সম্প্রদায় তারা ছিল. অ্যাপার্ট ফ্রম এগ্রিকালচার, ট্রেড অ্যান্ড কমার্স অলসো এক্সিস্টেড. এগ্রিকালচার ছাড়াও ট্রেড এবং কমার্স, ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য চলতো. সো সিটিজ ডেভেলপড, তাই নগর গড়ে উঠছিল. দ্য প্রাইম পিরিয়ড অফ ফিউডালিজম ইন ইউরোপ ওয়াজ এডি 12th century. এডি মিন্স অ্যানো ডমিনি, means after Christ, means যীশু খ্রিস্টের জন্মের পরবর্তীকালে এটা গণনা করা হয়. তো এডি, আর তার উল্টো হচ্ছে মানে খ্রিস্টের জন্মের আগের যে সময়টা তাকে বলা হয় বিসি, মানে বিফোর ক্রাইস্ট. এডি অ্যানো ডমিনি, ANNO, ডমিনি DOMINI, দুটো আলাদা ওয়ার্ড. অ্যানো ডমিনি মিন্স খ্রিস্টাব্দ, আর বিসি মিন্স খ্রিস্টপূর্বাব্দ, খ্রিস্টের পূর্বে. তো এই দুটো, এই এডি আর বিসি, this is very relevant while studying history. We all should know it, why we call this time AD and why some prefer to call it CE. কিছু লোক আছেন, পৃথিবীর সবাই তো আর খ্রিস্টান নয়, যে এডি মানে ওইখানে একটা ধর্মের সঙ্গে সম্পর্কযুক্ত সালের কথা বলা হচ্ছে. এডি খ্রিস্টানিটির সঙ্গে সম্পর্কিত. তাহলে যারা এটা পছন্দ করেন না তারা লেখেন সিই, এবং খ্রিস্টপূর্বাব্দটাকে লেখেন BCE. যাই হোক, this feudal system began to decline 150 to 200 years later. However, the early part of the 16th century, মানে 16th century কোন সময়টাকে বলবো, 1500 থেকে 1599 পর্যন্ত সময়টা 16th century. সেই তার প্রাথমিক অবস্থায় সার্ফডম টু ইউরোপ রিটার্ন ফর এ ব্রিফ পিরিয়ড. আবার সার্ফ ব্যবস্থা ইউরোপে অল্পকালের জন্য হলেও ফিরে এসেছিল. দ্য ফিউডাল লর্ডস অফ ইউরোপ ইন দি 9th century, they ruled the area of their kingdom, and for that purpose they constructed many forts, durgo, and from those forts they conducted the administration they tried to maintain law and order inside their feudal area, and they also were the head of the judiciary, and their subordinates used to uh, adjudicate the matters of dispute among the peasants, among the subjects, and as they were the all in all in their own areas, they used to uh, construct roads, bridges, so that trade and commerce and agriculture can be run unhindered. And they also collected tax from the farmers and from the traders, etc. And the peasants had to pay a tax named tithe to the church. The church was very influential at that time. They prevailed upon the feudal lords to make their subjects pay taxes to the church, and this type of property tax was collected, and some peasants were compelled to work under the landlords without any remuneration. However, there was a tax named tithe that was to be paid to the church by the peasants, and feudal lords also collected a tax that is called herirat, Uttoradhikar Kor, from the serfs. And the upper lords and the who belong to the higher echelon of the feudal system, they used to protect and give shelter to their subordinates, and they used to keep soldiers and trained them and paid the soldiers, and if any landlord died during their feudal area, the property of the if any landlord died without keeping any heir to his property, that property of the deceased landlord would be taken over by the feudal lord without giving any money to the heir of the deceased landlord. So, in this feudal system, at the base of the pyramid, there were innumerable peasants, and towards the top of the pyramid, there were strata of different people with different powers, and at the top of the pyramid, there was the king, and below it were the feudals, and the kings were very close to the church and the aristocracy. However, this type of feudalism remained prevalent in the European society, and here also in India we have seen that such type of feudalism existed.